Nalikwanda.
Exactly. My good people.
How's Nalikwanda this morning?
Narikwanda is doing very fine. We can't do without tuning into Sun FM because you always give us the best so far. So
Yes.
we just pray for you that may God continue to extend the days of your living and everyone who is tuned into Sun FM.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We hope
Thank you and God bless you.
we hope Nalikwanda keeps on improving every year.
Exactly. Sure.
All right. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Exactly. You know, he's been saying the same thing for like 10 years, right?
Wow.
Like almost the same way.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
What does that mean?
It means that mostly, I think people don't sit down and listen to themselves or they don't have like a boss like mine who's going to remind you constantly, like, why do you keep on using that word?
I'm gonna wanna go to town.
You can't come up with something different. In my early years of radio, he really insisted. So
You used to say
down.
the same thing constantly.
It makes you sit down and realize that, oh my gosh, I use oh my gosh 1,000 times on every show.
It's better than Frank Mutavida, who used you know what.
Are we gonna fire shots at legends now?
I mean, I was like
You were.
I was like 5 years old, and I
Uh-huh.
looked at this TV, and he was saying, "You know what?" Now I'm like really old. Every time I see his interview, I hear, "You know what?"
I mean, consistency is key to success, is it not?
No, big round of applause to him, man. Yeah, big round of applause to Frank. But I mean, when you think about it, after a while, when you watch some of his interviews, you're like, "Oh, okay, so that was wrong." But it was like there was a time where
It was the thing.
yeah, like I remember like my sister used to tell me like in the 80s, everybody wanted to sound cool. Like, hey, babe, what's your name, gal? You know, there was just
Yeah.
those my things,
Yeah.
just my catchphrases people used to use.
Uh-huh.
And I guess you know what was one of them.
I guess there was a time when Excel was a big thing, like Excel, you know, and like, wow, okay.
Yeah,
Great.
even up to now, it's still there. You'd be sitting in a business meeting with people wearing jackets, smelling nice 3,000 kwacha shoes. Then you're talking properly. Then you meet them by the bar. It's like, wow, it's just one of those guys that we grew up with.
Yes, he is actually. He is.
What do you think about gentlemen?
In what sense?
Do you think that we still have gentlemen in our society?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, we'll still have him.
like name one. I didn't even know what you were going to say. Do you think we have gentlemen in our society? Name one.
What am I supposed to say?
My father is such a gentleman.
No, actually, I wasn't even going to mention my dad.
Who are you going to say?
I was going to mention you, Steve,
You think I'm a gentleman?
because I think it's going to make you happy.
Okay, let's not even lie. I am like 50% a gentleman.
Uh-huh.
The rest is not. But I really aspire to be a gentleman. I really aspire to be, to have manners and things like that. I really do.
I think we still have a lot of gentlemen around.
Yeah.
We do have. Okay, maybe a lot is too much. Maybe just Sam around.
Yeah.
A few.
I was
But
with Oliver.
they're around.
I was walking with Oliver yesterday, and somebody bumped into him, and the guy was like, "Oh, sorry, my son." And then he passed, right? He walked away, and he was dressed smart. I mean, not nice, but smart. And then Oliver said something that caught my attention. He said, "Is that guy a foreigner?"
Why?
Because he was polite. Like,
Have 3 people bumped into me yesterday. Was it yesterday? The day before yesterday?
Yeah.
Like 3 people bumped into me. I actually got irritated by it because it happened 3 times when I had gone to get some fresh vegetables at the market. And
Yeah.
then 3 people bumped into me. Like first person, 10 minutes later, second person, a few minutes later, the third person does. And they all just walked past like nothing happened.
you're about to get robbed.
Maybe I was.
That's what thieves do. They bump into you, try to
Maybe
test
I
what you have,
was.
bump into you again, bump into you. Yeah, but I mean, gentlemen are really important. So, I mean, afterwards, I said something stupid about him, but I take it back because he's just a gentleman at the end of the day.
Can't believe
Yeah, so let me give you a few things that, I mean, just in case we forgot what a gentleman is. A gentleman never tells. No gossiping, no spreading of scandalous rumors or of speaking ill of others. That is a gentleman.
That's
yeah?
not you, man. I mean, the things we talk about off air.
And then number 2 is a gentleman never
my.
knows that anything worth having is worth working hard for.
True.
Yeah, so
That's you.
Yeah. Thank you
Yeah,
very much.
I'm rating you right now.
Yeah, shortcuts, free rides, those tiny samples of things that you can get for free, and you shouldn't really get for free. You don't do them. That's a gentleman. A gentleman knows how to dance. Not too much. No one likes to see a grown man moonwalking at a family wedding, but he knows how to dance at a certain level.
Yes.
He knows how to move a little bit. That's a gentleman.
Yeah.
Not a tampok chama butterfly. A gentleman helps anyone with their baggage. Like if somebody's carrying something, like especially a lady, when they're carrying something, they say, "Can I help you carry that?" That is a gentleman. A gentleman always RSVPs. When somebody says, "I'm having a thing," they say, "Okay, I will make it at this particular time. Thank you very much." They just don't get the invitation and then just don't show up. Yeah. And then
About sarcasm, where does that come in? Because you are sarcasm.
yeah, but this has nothing to do with confidence and arrogance. All
You're
right?
a confident guy who's also very sarcastic.
But do you think I'm arrogant?
No, you're not arrogant.
Thank you, right? I'm a gentleman. There we go.
Okay.
President Trump barreling into last year's election without any considering that he may lose. That's confidence. James Bond strolling through the front door of a villain's lair to boldly know what is not going to happen to him. That is arrogance.
Okay.
A gentleman is open-minded. Yeah. By the way. A sharp wit can win any argument, but an intelligent gentleman knows the benefits of listening to the views of others. He's not always just arguing with people for no reason. And the gentleman constantly proves that chivalry is not dead. It may be different to antiquated ideas of chivalry, but the concept is very true. Chivalry is basically just being courteous to women. Yeah, being polite to women. That is chivalry. A gentleman never lies.
Right. Nobody qualifies with you.
I'm about to women. He doesn't make the first move all the time. Yeah. A gentleman means what he says and says what he means.
Yes.
That is a gentleman. And the gentleman never judges